Today, we are focusing on physical activity, one of the core pillars of lifestyle medicine. In this session, we'll walk through what the research tells us, why this pillar matters for brain health, and how small, realistic movement habits can make a meaningful difference. Physical activity is a foundational pillar of brain and emotional wellness. Research shows that regular movement improves mood, supports emotional regulation, and enhances cognitive performance. This doesn't mean long workouts or high intensity routines. It simply means incorporating steady, achievable activity into your day. Here in Hawaii, we have access to beautiful, walkable outdoor spaces, from parks and neighborhoods to beaches and trails, which can make movement easier and more enjoyable. The evidence behind movement. First, aerobic exercise increases levels of brain derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. BDNF is essential for neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to grow, adapt, and form new neural connections. Higher BDNF levels are associated with improved mood, stronger memory, and increased learning capacity. Second, movement stimulates hippocampal neurogenesis, which supports emotional regulation and memory formation. These processes help the brain stay adaptable and resilient. Third, the American College of Lifestyle Medicine highlights physical activity as a core intervention for improving mental clarity, mood stability, and emotional resilience. Movement acts as a natural buffer against stress and supports long term brain health. Finally, exercise has specific benefits for those in outpatient mental health settings. Stubbs and his colleagues found that physical activity reduces symptom severity and improves engagement in treatment, even when movement is done independently in short, self guided formats. This means that small, brief bouts of activity can still offer meaningful mental health benefits. Now let's talk about how to make movement accessible in daily life. 1. Aim for simple aerobic activity. Walking is one of the most effective forms of movement for brain health. Even 5 to 10 minutes can increase blood flow and support BDNF production. Try movement snacks. Self-guided short bouts of movement are beneficial. Movement snacks can include 3 to 5 minutes of stretching, a quick walk around the block, standing and marching in place between tasks, taking the stairs instead of the elevator. 3. Pair movement with existing habits. This helps make it sustainable. Walk after meals, stretch before bed, do gentle mobility work while watching TV. 4. Normalize common barriers. Time, motivation, and low energy are real challenges, but the key is remembering that movement does not need to be long or intense. Even small, consistent efforts improve emotional and cognitive wellness. The goal is not perfection, it's simply moving a little more than before. Let's try a brief movement break together. If you are able to, stand up or sit up tall. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep inhale and exhale slowly. Now try 15 to 20 seconds of gentle marching in place or lift your knees while seated. Notice any shift, even small changes in energy or focus. This is exactly what a movement snack is. Simple, accessible, effective. How likely are you to add a brief movement break to your daily routine? As you think about what you've just learned, consider one small, realistic change you could make to increase movement in your daily routine. This doesn't have to be anything intense or time consuming. Even short walks, gentle stretching, or standing up more often throughout the day can make a difference when done consistently. We're also interested in learning more about your experience. The brief survey at the end includes a few questions about your background, how likely you are to make a change, and whether you'd be interested in movement based programs in the future. Your responses help us better understand what types of support are most useful and accessible. The information shared in this video is grounded in evidence from lifestyle medicine, public health, and neuroscience research. These sources include guidance from the American College of Lifestyle Medicine, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and peer-reviewed studies examining how physical activity supports brain health, chronic disease prevention, and mental well-being. Together, this research highlighted that regular movement at any level can have meaningful long-term benefits for both physical and cognitive health. Before you go, we'd love to hear your feedback. This short survey takes less than 2 minutes to complete, and your input directly helps shape future lifestyle medicine programs at Balanced Brain Hawaii. Your feedback allows us to refine content, develop new offerings, and better meet the needs of the community. If you'd like to participate, simply scan the QR code on the screen. Thank you for taking the time to be part of this process.